Hello, Aaron Wills here, bringing you another random rambling video. I started this on Friday, March 28th, 2025 at 1:50 p.m. Along with welcoming you to my channel, allow me to thank you for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe before sharing this video and turning on the post notification bell. Yesterday was yesterday was opening day for everyone around the league in Major League Baseball, and it was the home opener for the St. Louis Cardinals here, which is like a holiday here in St. Louis. The home opener for the Cardinals is really a big deal here in St. Louis. Coffee. Employees call in, kids stay home from school, so their parents who called in can take them to the game. Parents don't go to work. They keep their kids home from school so they can take them to the game. It's a big deal. I've never been to an opening day here in St. Louis. I've been to several Cardinals games throughout my life. I've been to a few World Series games. Never an opening day game, I don't believe. Perhaps I did. I know I went to a World Series game or two. There's been several World Series since I've been alive here in St. Louis. The Cardinals went and won in '82. They went and lost in '85 to the Kansas City Royals in the I-70 series. But we got royally screwed on a play at first base, which would have won the game for us and the series. But there was a wrong call made at first, and that cost us. Well, I think that cost us the win. And then the fact that we gave up the lead cost us the game. And then the fact that we lost Game 7 cost us the series. So it wasn't the umpire's fault at first base for sure. He didn't cause us to give up the lead and then lose Game 7. He just made the wrong call and cost us to win that game. Well, at that point anyway. We should still have won. We could still have won, but we didn't. And then we lost Game 7. They forced Game 7, and we lost Game 7. They won the series. The I-70 series in '85 between the Kansas City Royals and the St. Louis Cardinals. That was 82 they won, 85 they went and lost. And then I think they won in '87. I'll have to look that up. Hey, Google. Oh, my phone died. I have to turn it back on. Hang on. Let's see, hang on. There we go. The phone turned on. It was dead because it died earlier, but I got it on the charger. And so it's coming back on, I believe. I'll have to use my pen to get back into the phone, but I'll look it up in a second. I believe we went and won in '87 as well. So '82, '85, and '87 we went to the World Series. The Cardinals did, I mean. We have more. Oh. It's on now. Hey, Google. Okay, Google. Shit. Hey, Google. Fuck me. I have to restart the phone now. Restart. Alright. I'll continue with the video for now until this restarts, and then I'll ask the phone who won the 1987 World Series. But if I'm not mistaken, we went and won in '82, we went and lost in '85, we went and I think won in '87 as well. And then we did nothing throughout the '90s. But in the early 2000s, in the 2000s, we did all right. We went and lost in '06 to the Boston Red Sox. We went and lost in '04 to the Boston Red Sox. We went and won in '06, and then we went and won in 2011 to give us our 11th World Series title, and the most in the National League, the most in the league besides the 27 that the New York Yankees have won. So we have the second most World Series victories than any other team in the league. I gotta unlock it, as I said. 7. Oh shit, what's going on here? Use pin after restart. Well, I've tried to, but it went 5. 1, 7, 6. Okay. There you go. Hey, Google. Who won the 1987 World Series?
The 1987 World Series was won by the Minnesota Twins.
Oh, shit. They beat us, I guess, huh? Shit. Oh, I think we win. It doesn't say who won. They won. The Twins won that year. Maybe they beat us. I don't know. I thought we went in 87. Maybe not. Hey, Google. Who was in the World Series in 1987?
According to Wikipedia, the Twins defeated the Cardinals 4-3 to win the series.
Yeah, it was the Cardinals. I was right. I knew we won in 87. I thought we won in 87, but apparently we lost to the Twins. But we beat the Twins yesterday in the home opener, 5-3. We were up at one point, 4-0, and then they come back and make the game 4-3, and then we tacked on one more run, which ended the scoring for the game. We won 5-3. 5-3 Cardinals yesterday to start the 2025 season. Well, shut up. What is that? Those are spam email, I'm sure. So we're on pace to go 182-0. That'd be a record, I'm sure. The Blues are in a heated playoff race too, but their broadcast was moved off FanDuel, which showed the Cardinals game because of the Cardinals game. They felt like the first game of a 182-game series, season, was more important than a game in a heated playoff race with the St. Louis Blues. No one cares about the NHL. Well, shut the fuck up. No one cares about the NHL, damn it. It's one of the 4 main sports in America. Why does it get this shaft? Behind in the NFL, Major League Baseball, and the NBA. That's a damn shame. To me, hockey is the best sport going. I've never played organized hockey. I've never played hockey at all, really. But I love watching hockey. That's my favorite sport to watch. That and maybe pool. Poker. Pool and poker I like to watch too, and soccer too. But I think above all those is the NHL hockey, especially the St. Louis Blues. So I was wrong. I knew we went in 82, 85, and 87. We won in 82, I'm sure. We lost in 85 to the Royals. We lost in 87 to the Twins, apparently. I'm pretty sure we won in 82. Hey, Google. Who won the 1982 World Series?
The 1982 World Series was won by the St. Louis Cardinals.
Yes, so we did win in 82. We lost in 85. I know that for sure. To the Royals. Hey, Google. Who did the Royals beat in 1985 in the World Series?
The Cardinals. According to MLB.com, in the bottom of the second.
Oh. All right, here we go. So, we went and won in 82, went and lost in 85. We really dominated the 80s, as the St. Louis Cardinals did. Went and won in 82, went and lost in 85, went and lost in 87. Did nothing throughout the 90s. And then, as I said earlier, in 2004, we went and lost to the Boston Red Sox. 06, we went and won against, was it the Tigers? I don't know. Hey, Google. Who did the St. Louis Cardinals beat in 2011 to win the World Series? The Tigers, I don't remember.
Texas Rangers.
Oh, the Rangers, that's right.
Wikipedia, the 107th edition of the World Series. It was a best-of-7 playoff played between the American League, AL, champion Texas Rangers, and the National League, NL, champion St. Louis Cardinals. The Cardinals defeated the Rangers in 7 games to win their 11th World Series championship. That's
right, 11 and 11. That's the last game I went to. It was in 2011. I didn't go to the World Series game, any of the World Series games, but I did go to a regular season game in 11. The last year they won the World Series. I went with my grandma. We had a great time. the Cardinals won that particular game. And I remember talking to my grandma in that game we went to about how wouldn't it be neat if the Cardinals won 11? They were 11th in 2011, and they eventually did. So we went and lost in 04, went and lost in 06. No, we won in 06, I believe. Hey Google, who won the 2006 World Series?
The 2006 World Series was won by the St. Louis Cardinals.
Yeah, so we went and won in 06, went and lost in 04 to the Boston Red Sox. Went and won in 06, went and won in 11, in 2011. We haven't been back since, and probably won't be back for quite a while. So that's the history of the St. Louis Cardinals during my lifetime, and the St. Louis Cardinals in the World Series during my lifetime. I was born in 1974 here in St. Louis. So I was 8 the first time they won the World Series during my lifetime. I was 8 plus I was 11 when they went to the World Series again and lost. I think it was 87 that I went to the game. I went to the World Series game. Another year that we lost. I was 13. I was about 13 whenever I went to the World Series game. I would have been the one. No, I think that was one of the ones in 87. I was 13, so that would make it right. I was born in 74. I know I was about 12 or 13 when I went to the World Series game, so that isn't right. 86 or 87. We didn't go in 86, so it wasn't 86. We went in 87, so it must have been 87. Makes sense now, don't it? I think it do. Here we go. After, how long? 12 minutes and 2 seconds, I might have to hang it up now. Oh, I also want to talk about the Blues last night. As I mentioned, they're fighting for their playoff lives, their spot in the playoffs. They're currently in a wild card spot, but the Calgary Flames, who they're I guess a few games ahead of, have some games in hand. So they have to keep winning, the Cardinals, to hope to stay ahead of the Calgary Flames and make the wild card spot and get into the playoffs this year. So they bumped the broadcast of the St. Louis Blues game last night to play the St. Louis Cardinals home opener game. Which, like I said, is stupid to show game 1 of a 182-game season instead of a playoff race game in the NHL. Also, because there was no broadcast in the Blues game, after I knew the game had been on for a little bit, I googled to see what the score was, and the Blues were losing 2-0 to the Nashville Predators in the first period. We were out to a quick 2-goal deficit, so I thought that might have been a wrap, but no, the Blues fought back to win the game 3-2. I googled that when I knew the game would be over, so I asked Google who won the game, and the Blues won 3-2. I don't know when they scored their 3 goals, or if it was 2-2 and they won in overtime or what. I don't know what happened, but we won the game 3-2 against the Nashville Predators, and now we're even more nestled into a playoff spot. We have to keep winning though. We play again tomorrow at 3:30 against I don't know whom. Who is it? Hey Google, when do the Blues play again?
The Blues' next match is tomorrow at 3:30 p.m. when they will be playing the Avalanche.
Well, the Avs tomorrow at 3:30. I guess that'll be on FanDuel Midwest. Quit doing that, phone. You're getting on my nerves. Alright, well, I'm going to hang this up now. It's been 14 and a half minutes, so I guess I'll hang it up now. Upload it and watch it. I always watch my videos back. I want to make sure this one has a picture and the microphone's working all right. I've been clipping throughout the entire video, so I hope it hasn't been too bad. But I can see in my audio mixer that I'm getting in the red when I say anything, especially when I use plosives like that one. I really got into past 0 dB when I use plosives. Wow, that one really went red. So, I I hope this sounded alright and that you could see me. Not that you want to see me, but that it makes for a better video when there's a picture, I think. Even though, no matter how ugly I am is. Ow. So yeah, the Cardinals won and the Blues won yesterday. It wasn't a big game to win for the Cardinals, but it was a big game for the Blues to win for sure. The Hoosier across the hall from us is going on again against somebody. He's always arguing with somebody. He's just a shit disturber, and everybody hates him here, and so then he gets into arguments with everyone. I got into an argument with him the other day. He tried to kick my ass, so I told him, well, come on. Come kick my ass. And he decided not to. He said, I ain't stupid. You'll fuck me up. I said, yeah, I would. And so at least he's got some sense, but not enough sense to not threaten to kick my ass. So I told him, well, now you gotta kick my ass, motherfucker. Next time you threaten to kick my ass, I'm gonna make you have to kick my ass. No, I'm not gonna get kicked out of here for fighting again. If I get kicked out of another home, no one will ever take me again. I don't know what I'll have to. Well, I don't know what I'll have to do. I've been kicked out of so many homes that I've lived in, nursing homes, I mean. And for those of you who do not know, I live in a nursing home because I'm paralyzed on my left side after suffering a massive stroke in '08. That's why I got this big scar going down the middle of my head, and then these scars over on the right side of my head. As you can see those. I got scars going around the side of my head and a big scar going down the middle of my head. That's from the stroke. A blood clot went to the right parietal lobe of my brain over here, and it was creating so much pressure inside my skull that I was about to have a cerebral herniation, they call it. One side of my brain was about to pop through the other side of my brain, so they had to perform an emergency craniotomy. They cut me down the middle of my head, and then down around the side of my head, and then took that part of my skull off. Just took it off for a few weeks, or maybe it was a few months, I don't know. But they took it off for a while and put it in a freezer somewhere in St. John's Hospital. I went off to Mount Vernon, Missouri to go to MRC, Missouri Rehab Center, to try to rehab from my stroke. And then I went back to St. Louis a few weeks or a few months later to get my skull put back on. That's what this big bump is. It's where when the cranioplasty, that's what you call when you put the skull back on. It's a craniotomy when you take the skull off, and when you put it back on, it's a cranioplasty. So after the cranioplasty, that's what this bump back here, that's from when they screwed the skull back on. It just didn't match up perfectly, I guess. I got a bump back here, and then this bump up here. I'm sure you can see both of them. And that's from the cranioplasty when they put the skull back on. It just didn't match up perfectly. I don't know why. I don't know how that works, but I don't know. It's healed. I mean, it grew back together, but it grew back together crooked. So I got these big bumps in my head. I used to have a good shaped head like this side. See, that side's a good shaped side. My whole head used to be shaped like that. It was a good shaped head to be bald. Now I shave my head and I got these bumps in my head. It doesn't look very good. Well, I'm sure it's well past 15 minutes now. Well, it's almost 20 minutes, 18 and a half minutes, so I'm going to hang it up for sure this time. I'm going to tell you over here, 2 fingers, 8-Up Club. Shit, see you when I see you. Pizza rolls. See ya, see ya, see ya. Peace. All right, see ya.